Alright, we are back, and this time, hopefully I'm gonna get to war. We're just gonna get moving. I'm just gonna build my techs. We're gonna keep going as fast as possible here. I'm not gonna continue to upgrade light tanks, because I'm not gonna use very many. But what I can do is keep upgrading my doctrines and my supply generation. Excellent. We really like these ones to finish that'll be above tech. That way we can research new equipment rather than just continue to upgrade old ones, which we still have to do, but it's nice to be able to change things around a bit. Make sure I didn't miss anything obvious. Excellent, everything going off. And I just saw something very exciting just happen. We can now research mechanized infantry, but unfortunately it's 1941, so we really don't want to do that now. It'll take forever, and that's something that just, it's a waste of points, essentially. It's a waste of time. So we're going to keep researching here. Oops, I missed artillery. It's over here. Get central planning. There we go. Here we go. This is exciting. So, this is where everything happens. Japan is now at war with Shaanxi and nationalist China. And I can invite Japan to our faction, which we're gonna do. That's what happened historically. And again, as I said in the first episode, I've seen times when Japan has been in before Italy. Italy's real close to joining. This is one of those times. So we're gonna invite Japan to our faction. We're gonna reduce speed to 4 and let the Dake roll over. They accepted. So now we can see Japanese units. Look at all those boats. Holy crap. That's good news. They're all over the place. I don't know if they're going to be effective, but it's a lot of boats. What makes me nervous is this is a sad amount of troops for Japan to be attacking China with. I really hope there's a lot of transports here. It doesn't look like it. This could get real interesting real fast if Japan's war with China lasts 3 or 4 years. So, keep moving. Let's see how that affected my Italian ambitions. I don't think it changed it that much. Agriculture going up is great, raises our manpower bonus, which we need. Alright, and that looks like integrated support is our last 38 tech that we really want. So, as soon as these start coming off, we're going to be able to put leadership points back into officers and diplomats, which we need. And you can see all these upgrades happened, and oh boy, there sure are a lot of upgrades needed. But that's okay, because we're going to let all these tanks build, and then we're going to worry about those upgrades. We're losing a bunch of supplies. So I'm going to see if the computer is trading away supplies. We're going to cancel those. and let them worry about how I'm going to make money back. Alright, we're getting there, guys. We're going to see... We're going to keep an eye over here. Fantastic. Yeah, that's everything I want. So points are going to start going into officers and spies and a little bit into diplomats. And we're going to check this out. This is bad. This is bad for Japan. I mean, they're not landing amphibiously that I can see. There's just not a lot of units here. We'll see how this plays out. It's very possible Japan screws this up. I mean, we'll see, but stranger things have happened in the world of Hearts of Iron. Supply production up. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. We're going to lock diplomats at 1.5 per day, or 3 every 2 days. Yeah, this is quite shocking. I mean, they seem to be doing just fine. But I've attacked China with way more troops than that and done far worse. But these guys are coming down, so maybe it'll work out. I certainly hope so. See how our Romanian ambitions are doing. Not great, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oop, and as you can see, I wasn't paying attention, and I gained some descent, but not enough to matter. We might have to slow down some of this, because we're not... January 38. Yeah, it can wait. It's not ideal, but it can wait. Keep building those officers. So what's happening here is I don't have enough IC to do everything I wanted to, because I had some sort of a bonus when I planned this out. And essentially we're not putting anything into supplies or upgrades, which isn't great. But essentially what we're gonna do is we're just gonna ignore it for now. And watch the war in China. They're making progress. I'm impressed. Go Japan. See the Yunanians, I think, got here. Oop, got Shaanxi. Very nice. Look at all these communist Chinese, mostly militia though. Yeah, they're moving right along. I was a little apprehensive at first, but they seem to be doing just fine, so I'll have to remember that. Japan knows what it's doing, I guess. There we go, that's what we needed. Industrial production and efficiency. That's going to give us bonuses to the speed of... or rather, bonuses to our industrial capacity, and also how well it uses the industrial capacity for the things it's doing. So let's see. Still only at 205, which isn't fantastic, but it'll have to do for now. January 29th and February 1st is when things will get better for us, which is, it was about 2 months, but not bad. And I forgot to attach this 3-star here to a 4-star, which, oh, our 4 stars are overloaded, it looks like. So what we're gonna have to do is have to detach all these guys from their 4-star, make a new 4-star, like this, and we are good to go. Attach him to the 5-star. Make sure he has a decent leader. Do we have Winter Soldier? Logistics Defensive Commando. That seems good. Check our politics just to make sure we didn't get anybody good. Ruling party support plus 10 is pretty good, but I don't know. The threat impact I'm not super excited about, so we'll leave that for now. These are all fine. We did get some new guys, but nothing we really wanted, so. Keep watching the war. If we look here, China's surrender progress to Japan, they have 19.5% of their important cities occupied and at national unity of 70. So the surrender progress has to equal the 70%, which they're not quite there. So, kind of humorously, their biggest threat is still England. I'd like to think thanks to my spies, even though they're being invaded by the Japanese. Everyone's running around. Japan's still pushing. It looks like a cavalry unit just beat a entire militia brigade. Ooh, here we go. National decisions. Anschluss of Austria. Excuse me. March 1st, 38. So we got it 2 months early, one way or the other. So we're going to activate that. That does a lot. So we're going to gain 5 dissent, which is bad. We're going to lose 15 neutrality, which is good. Our relations with other countries is going to sour, which is bad, but doesn't really matter. We're going to gain 10 threat, which is bad, but it's going to do a lot of things. So I'm actually going to save the game because I haven't done that in a while. And now we're going to activate this. This is where things are going to get real exciting. Let me go home. Anschluss. Great. Gain 450 manpower. Fantastic. Oh, that's bad. I just accidentally hit AI control there. Let's hope nothing bad happened. We gained some units. None of these are useful. They're going to just stay down here. Because... Actually, I forgot. Last time I did this, I enacted this plan. I like this plan. We're going to move these mountain troops over to Switzerland for my sudden but inevitable betrayal of the Swiss people. We'll load up the Maginot Line a little better. They're all going to go right here. Except for the HQ, which we'll put with them, even though we're overstacking that province with HQs, which isn't always the best decision, but it'll be okay. So we get another update. We can invite Italy. We're obviously going to do that because the Italians make great pasta. Add them. We're going to reduce the speed. Now we have the Italians. The Italians have a decent amount of troops, it looks like. They got a lot of troops in Africa, which probably will go terrible for them, but that's okay. I'm surprised I can't enact new laws yet. Some of them require you to be at war. But I guess, yeah, I'm about as strong as I can get without actually being at war. So great. Looking good. I told you things would happen. Pact of Steel, so we're getting supplies, we're getting research. Great. Great, great, great. Raising those officers still. Raising diplomacy. Getting some spies, but not many. 224 I see now, so now we're going to get some of those supplies back that we've been losing. We have 80 points needed in upgrades, but that's going to come from right here. 17 times 4 is nearly 80. So, looking good. Oh, but I also have my 5 dissent that I have to take care of that I nearly forgot about. We're losing 5% IC. So what we're going to do is, we're actually going to reduce our upgrades all the way down. We're going to reduce our supplies all the way down. Oops, I forgot to lock that. So now we're going to lose 0.09 a day. That's not that much. Roughly 0.1 a day, so to get rid of 5, that'll take us 50 days over a month. We're not going to do that. But we're waiting till January 29th. Since those are too close, since these are so close to being done, I'll let it ride. Normally I'd reduce my production down for a bit, but we're so close anyway. We're going to bump it up to speed 5. Watch this war take place. Hemorrhaging supplies, just outrageously so. It's terrible. That may bite me in the ass, but it'll probably be fine. So, consumer goods up to 90. We're going to lose 0.36 a day. Here we go. Here's our bread and butter. Our medium armor divisions. Put one down here to push up through here. We're going to put one up here. We're going to put one as our spearhead right in the middle here. We're looking good. Now, we're also going to get some... We're going to get some IC back soon again. We're going to put our Waffen SS back here, because he's going to be a... We're going to attach him to Berlin, actually, so we don't forget what he is. He's going to be our suppression unit to put down rebellions. Another armor brigade. Going to put him down here with him. Losing 0.4 a day in consumer goods, which is great. And more techs, that's exciting. We're going to research anti-tank now. Another one of these guys, we're going to put him down here for the same purpose, attach him to Berlin, even though that's too far. That's okay. See how Romania's doing real quick. Getting there. I could start declaring wars right now, but we are not ready. See, our descent is rapidly dropping. We're down to 1. We want to get that down to 0 because that gives us another event, which I will explain momentarily. Look at this. Now we're back. We're good to go. Everything's good except for reinforcement. So by getting our descent all the way down, we get the Treaty of Munich, which is going to get us some of Czechoslovakia. See the modifier there, descent is not 1. That's going to give us 5 descent again. Gain 300 manpower from the Sudetenland. Look at this. 1,700. And Czechoslovakia loses all of those forts. Fantastic. So now, even though we just did this, we're going to reduce our upgrades down to 0 again. And we're going to lose 0.4 a day. We got some more leadership from that. We're going to put it back into officers and spies because we're getting to the point where we don't need to raise England's threat anymore. That's a waste of spies. In fact, at this point, spies are a waste. Other than a few token ones to guard the homeland, we want officers. So, we're getting 33 officers a day. We need a bunch, but we're doing alright. We're still at 121%. Descent rapidly decreasing again. Beautiful. Consumer goods all the way down. And now we are beyond good. We are looking golden, because once this run of panzers goes down and our upgrades finish, we're gonna start pumping out infantry. Oil refining, fantastic. Everything going according to plan here. Now that it's 37, well, now it's 38, we want to start researching our ground attack techs. So, we want to find the things that apply to tactical bombers, so TAC ground and TAC pilot, obviously. And we really want our ground attack focus. And we want to attack the front lines. You have to make a choice here, reserves or front lines. You can research both, but I think that works against you. I'm not positive on that, but I found it works just fine. We're going to lose some points here, but that's okay. These get done later this month. We are going to have so many infantry building. Very exciting. Medium tank tech's finishing. Which is going to raise our upgrades even more, but that's okay. We don't have many tanks going. Now we could research heavy tank brigade, which we are going to do. And another one of these down here. Again, these are going to be our suppression units, so they don't need to be attached to the proper order of battle. Alright, before these tanks get done, we're going to call this one, because next session is going to get crazy. War happens soon. I hope you're excited. I know I am.